Hello everyone, this is Sugandhbala Singh from Yes Convent Senior Secondary School, Saurmau, Sultanpur. Students, today I am here with a new chapter of class 11th, Respiration in Plants. Students, in previous class you learned respiration in plants and animals in class 10th in very short, because respiration means exchange of gases from the atmosphere, means inhaling the airs and exhale the carbon dioxide atmosphere. This process is known as breathing, and in earlier class we have learned in brief the differences between breathing and respiration. Students, respiration is a cellular process. Respiration is a cellular process. In this process, in the presence of oxygen, glucose breaks down and forms the energy ATP and carbon dioxide. Okay, student? So, student, here respiration in plants, students, you know very well, when a carbon compound burns, जब कोई कार्बन सोर्स बर्न होता है, दे रिलीज एनर्जी एंड कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड. तो कोई भी वर्ड का कोई भी कार्बन कंपाउंड अगर बर्न होता है तो वो एनर्जी रिलीज करती है और कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड. ओके स्टूडेंट, सो द डेफिनेशन ऑफ रेस्पिरेशन इज ग्लूकोज मीन्स C6H12O6 in the presence of oxygen. In the presence of oxygen breaks into sorry breaks into 6CO2 6H2O plus 673 kilo calorie energy. Okay student, or you can say 38 ATP. Okay student, but here the respiration, there are two types of respiration: aerobic respiration and second is anaerobic respiration. Aerobic respiration and anaerobic respiration. Students, there are two types of respiration: aerobic and anaerobic. In this process, first step is glycolysis. It means glucose molecules means it has 6 carbon. Glucose molecules converted into pyruvate means 3 molecules separate to each other and form pyruvate. This process is known as this process is known as glycolysis, means in this process breakdown of glucose, that is known as glycolysis. So in this process, aerobic and anaerobic, in both process the glycolysis process is common. In glycolysis process, you have already learnt in class 10th, glucose first converted into pyruvate, in cytoplasm. Then after, if oxygen is present, they form ATP, that is called aerobic respiration. And if oxygen is absent, they form ethyl alcohol, carbon dioxide and few amount of energy. That process is known as anaerobic respiration. Okay student, so here we will discuss about differences between aerobic and anaerobic respiration. First point is aerobic respiration occurs in presence of oxygen, and anaerobic respiration occurs in absence of oxygen. In aerobic respiration, the complete oxidation occurs. Oxidation occurs, and in anaerobic respiration, the oxidation of molecules are not completely. Few remains, few substance are remains. So here not the complete oxidation, and in aerobic respiration complete oxidation. Okay student, in aerobic respiration, substance that form carbon dioxide, water and energy, and in anaerobic respiration ethyl alcohol C2H5OH, ethyl alcohol, carbon dioxide and few amount of energy means 2 ATP are formed. Okay student, students, aerobic respiration completed with 4 steps. Aerobic respiration completed with 4 steps. First step is glycolysis. Glycolysis occurs in cytoplasm. And what is glycolysis means? In this process, breakdown of glucose molecules are breaks in small pieces, that is called glycolysis. Okay student, and the second step is link reaction. Third step is Krebs cycle. Students, link reaction means this reaction links to glycolysis, links to Krebs cycles from glycolysis. Means link reaction acts as a bridge in between glycolysis and Krebs cycle. Okay, and then Krebs cycle occurs in matrix of mitochondria. Then after Krebs cycle start matrix of mitochondria. Okay student, and the fourth step is ETS. ETS is stand for electron transport chain. ETS and oxidative phosphorylation. Okay student, with the 4 steps aerobic respirations are completed. First glycolysis, then after link reaction, and then after Krebs cycle, and the last ETS means electron transport chain and oxidative phosphorylation. Okay students, some terms we need to know because terms are used and we need to know these terms. Means first point, substrate label of phosphorylation. Students, there are 3 points where ATP is formed. First point, ADP converted into ATP. and second point NADP. Second point is NADH, sorry. Second point is NADH converted to ATP. Each NADH contain 3 ATP. Each NADH contain 3 ATP, and the third where ATP is formed, substrate level of phosphorylation. Students, substrate level of phosphorylation means direct formation of ATP. Direct means direct ATP formation is called substrate level of phosphorylation. Okay, student? So in aerobic respiration there are 3 steps by which ATP are formed from ADP, from ATP formed from ATP. ATP formed from NADH means one NADH contain 3 ATP, and third level direct ATP formed, that is called substrate level of phosphorylation. Okay, student? And the next term that is used, phosphorylation, that is used in phosphorylation. Students, in this term or in this process, addition of phosphate group in any other group, that is called phosphorylation. Suppose ADP converted into ATP means ADP stand for adenosine diphosphate, and one more phosphate group add with ADP. One more phosphate group add with ADP. Then after diphosphate converted into triphosphate. Diphosphate is converted into triphosphate, and then after ADP converted into ATP. That process is known as phosphorylation. Students, by step first glycolysis, then link reaction, Krebs cycle, we will discuss in next video. Thank you. Have a nice day.